All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
We're the brothers of the great Millstone branch, representing the church out in Cleveland, Ohio. Before we get started, we'll give all praise, all honor, and all worship to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh
Yahweh
Shai,
Shai,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Rakatadash.
Rakatadash.
That honors to the elders and the elder apostles and the elder bishops of the great millstone. Peace, love, blessings, and many salutations to the Lord's elect, to the Akim that scattered abroad with the corner of the earth, that preach this truth with all truth and all sincerity, man. We were just sitting around talking about some spiritual things before camp and the subject of
Basically, associating with certain things like, don't expect to be in a barbershop and not get a haircut. They be putting themselves in these situations and cry wolf or try to bullshit their way out. So, like, it was basically just talking about accountability and avoiding the situation. I had a precept. It's in Sirach, Ecclesiastes chapter 13, verse 1. He that toucheth pitch shall be defiled therewith. So pitch is like tar, resin, sticky. And if you touch it, it's bound to stick to you. And he that have fellowship with a proud man shall be like unto him. Right, because can two walk together unless they be agreed? You should be like-minded with the people that's with you, your yoke fellows. We should be all, abounding in the grace provided by Yahweh Shah. We should be all striving for the masteries and aiming for the kingdom. But if you put yourself in positions where like, hey, I got a drinking problem, and you find yourself at the liquor store, or hey, I know I got a problem with mishandling my money, but when I get paid, I'm at the boat. You know what I'm saying? These things that aren't necessarily sins can take you out the truth. And the scripture says, let nothing take thy crown, if you paraphrase it. So that's the path of God. I had another real quick. This First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 22, it says, abstain from all appearance of evil. I think about what Elder Big Ox says all the time about Romans 14. Like, you can't judge another man's servant, but if you do things and you lack faith, you count it as sin. And there's certain things that deter you from serving the Lord to the best of your ability that might not affect another brother. So those are things that you have to recognize within your own walk and pray to your how about Shemal Shah in the areas that you fall short.
I got somebody get um see what you put our life, some over into it, something like that. Because you know also we have to we have to be circumspect, all right, by what's going on around us in our lives, and knowing what's good for us and what's not good for us, man. Okay, so when it comes to something picked, that like the brother said, like you sit in a barber shop, you're gonna get a haircut. Sometimes you be guilty by association. That's why a lot. That's why the Lord had the angels come deliver Lot, so you won't get destroyed. Cause what they say, if there was 50 righteous men, I won't destroy it. If there's 20, I won't destroy it. Right? But there was one righteous man. All right, but that one righteous man, the Lord allowed escape from there and ended up destroying the land, man. All right, so we want to be the ones that escape from the judgment of the rest of the world, man. Because not, all right, you're gonna be judged with them, man.
hey, and to add on to your point, the Mossad also took Enoch,
Oh yeah, yep.
so he won't be the
Defiled.
distracted or defiled through the philosophies and what everybody else was doing. He was a righteous man, you know what I mean? We just hoping for the same thing, man.
Right, man. Because we're going to talk about um, um, I think it's in the law where it says if your mother or your wife entice you, and,
13.
you know, because we got to understand, like we are who the company we keep. He said, there's an old saying in the world, show me your friends and I'll show you who you are. You know, and we got to be acquainted ourselves with the men of the Lord. Even when we're dealing with, simple, like sometimes you get away, you want to get away, you deal with, you deal with certain things outside the truth, so to speak. All right, but that's just for that time and moment. You got to step back to reality and get back to the to the roots at the foundation of what you're about, which is Yahweh Shemel Shai. You got that?
What? Both of our phones is.
Oh shit.
Yeah, remember the other one. I knew it was a Sirach.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's.
I got what you quoted.
Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 13, verse 6. It says, if thy brother, the son of thy mother, or thy son, or thy daughter, or the wife of thy bosom, or thy friend, which is thy own soul, entice thee secretly, saying, let us go and serve other gods, which thou hast not known, thou nor thy fathers, namely of the gods of the people which are round about, nigh unto thee, or far off from thee, from one end of the earth even to the other end of the earth. Thou shalt not consent unto him, nor hearken unto him, neither shall thy eye pity him, neither shalt thou spare, neither shalt thou conceal him, but thou shalt surely kill him. Thy hand shall be first upon him to put him to death, and afterwards the hand of all the people.
Right. So you can't let outside influences like the brother said, you can't let nobody take that crown. We can't be influenced by outside things which are contrary to Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, somebody get a picture with the real image with the Most High. All right, because we are with the company that we keep, and we know that if a brother is trying to we have brothers do this. You have brothers try to manipulate other brothers into false doctrine, into following them, into going against the elders, into going against the apostles. All right, and if you're not grounded, if you're not rooted, if you're not following what you've been taught, all right, then the likelihood of being enticed becomes greater. All right, and we gotta, what they say, that we have to, if the right eye offend you, pluck it out. We gotta pluck things out, man. You can't let things, cancers, to live in an environment that is healthy. It spreads and it corrupts other cells, which the whole body cancerous.
Hey, since you said that, I must be allowed to get this next verse.
Always allowed, brother.
Deuteronomy 13 and 9. Well, yeah. 9 again and 10. It says, but thou shalt surely kill him. Thine hand shall be first upon him to put him to death, and afterwards the hand of all the people. And thou shalt stone him with stones that he die. This is the reason why. Because he hath sought to thrust thee away from the Lord thy power, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage. Yeah, so the way he just made a statement about not letting the person pull you away. Why? It's the judgment, so that everyone will see it. Everyone should know not to uh, uh, put their trust in idols, because you're supposed to put your trust in Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And when everyone sees the judgment pass, that will get them back in line or back in order. If you sin a sin in front of the congregation and then you be put to death in front of the congregation, then the next person will say, well, I ain't about to follow that same path. That's what's wrong with Jake. It's no accountability. It's no fear of Yahweh, Yahweh Shah in our nation, man.
I got a precept. This is Sirach chapter 19, and I'll start at verse 13. It says, admonish a friend, it may be he have not done it, and if he have done it, that he may do it no more. Like it says in Sirach 17, we're supposed to offend less. We know what comes with these fleshly bodies, these chains of darkness. We're gonna sin. Yahweh Shah made the creature subject to vanity. But what do as men of the Lord and as brothers? We warn our friends. You're not supposed to suffer sin upon a neighbor. I'm not gonna sit up here and watch this brother swoon over another man's wife and just be like, oh, it's cool, and turn out the cheat. Hell no. You going the fuck off. And if we wasn't under the grace and we was truly under the law, your ass would be put to death. We're not finna sit up here and let somebody bear false witness and do X, Y, and Z. We're gonna admonish them. We're gonna warn them, and we're gonna include the precepts. But verse 14 says, "Admonish thy friend, it may be he has not said it, and if he have, that he speak it not again." So again, we're gonna admonish or we're gonna warn our friends because why? We convinced you through the terror of the Lord. You know, Yahweh Shemel Shah is not gonna let wickedness continue to rule on forever. You know, in your personal life and in the grand scheme of things, Yahweh Shemel Shah is going to judge. So we know that, pursuing the Psalm 9, that he is known by the judgment that he executed. We just seen that family die. I mean, not the family, but two children, that the homeless people who were staying in the casino, using the bathroom once in a while, and people are all like, "Woe is me," and like, "Why would the Lord let a kid die?" That's judgment. You know, all these different car accidents, people getting shot, robbed, and killed. That's judgment. This is under the sun where that type of thing happened. But guess what? The Lord is merciful, and He gives you a chance to get right. He gives you a chance to repent, and He gives you a chance to understand the message through the prophets. But 2/3 of our people are not gonna listen. For the heathens, it was never meant for you to get it.
Because that's what Jake ain't gonna do. Jake ain't gonna turn back. Jake ain't gonna try to offend letters. Jake glory in wickedness, man. Jake glory in sleeping with another man's woman. Jake glory in the wisdom and the knowledge that this world Esau Edom offers, man. Jake glory in having this woman over him, man.
And still talk about somebody damn. All right. Well, still talk about but be paraphrasing about um uh uh how one put drink to a man's mouth
Drink.
and make a drink says everybody not that sport. You know, cause Jake sit there and they'll do something just to say I'm playing or I ain't mean it like that. Right? Um, we call the ones who are doing it sitting off guys. So if you're a sitting off guy, or you want somebody to send somebody off, that's wicked as hell. You know, but you got people who are being sent off guys. I want to be accepted. I am thinking like, okay, if I do this, I'm gonna be accepted. I'm gonna be cool. But the wages of that is death, man. All right, you following people who are making a mockery and a joke of you falling off, of you coming short. All right, 'cause you got a lot of like Jake got a thing of uh uh uh, uh telling you to do something to see what's gonna happen, so they can make a decision on what to do. Right? Hey, that's what Esau does, man. He'll send you to war to see what's gonna happen. He'll make a counter. Well, you just did that shit in the beginning.
You could be the fall guy.
Yeah, you be the fall guy. All right, and Jake had a lack of moral compassion for their brothers, man. All right, but you know that if you initiate your little brother into the gang life, you know what's gonna happen. Cause you yourself been shot, your house been raided, you've been in jail, you've been arrested. All right, why would you introduce that to your brother, your little brother, or your sister, or your children, man? You know, so we got to be cognizant that we're teaching the right things, doing the right things, setting the right example. So the ministry can be blameless, man. You got something right?
Uh, what you call for, but I don't know what you still.
Yeah, technology. Go ahead, I
I
got
want
it.
that James 4:4.
Real quick, I got one.
This word is getting through my mind.
It's Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. It says, "For my people is foolish; they have not known me," and that's part of the reason why we're in this position now. You know, the idol worship, the just living contrary to Yahweh Shemi Shah. It happened during this time with Jeremiah, during the Babylonian captivity, and it's happening now during the era of modern Babylon, during the revitalization of the Roman Empire. It's a,
Because it says, my people, that's a possessive pronoun, which means one's own. Let's talk about the nation of Israel, which consisted of these so called Negroes, Latinos, Native National Indians.
because we bring it out week in and week out how these ways lead to eternal life. These ways lead to the kingdom. And ultimately, they founded on not serving any other God and loving your brother like you love yourself. That's the foundation. But it says they are sottish children. Sottish means stupid, and they have none understanding. In Joel 20:28, one of my favorites, to depart from evil is understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. So if we tell them, a couple precepts to put together, they'll hear you, but they really won't understand. But if you ask Jake how to get over on Social Security, or if you ask Jake about the PPP, or you ask Jake like what you need to do to hit a lick and not get caught, they gonna know, because ultimately those ways lead to death, like the brother brought out in Romans 6. The wages of sin, the recompense of sin is death, and that's all Jake is pushing out through nigga culture, and that's given to them through Esau Edom. You know what I'm saying? He's the real nigga.
Well, like you said, you said, so, wait a minute, damn,
That
Romans 4, Romans 4,
I'd rather.
James
right? Is James 4? You said Romans 2, right?
I was about that.
adulterers and adulterers, you know that the friendship of the world is
I
endless.
got this is on James 4:4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High.
Yeah, because this world is wicked and the Most High is righteous. So you're taking the side of the wicked world that goes in First John 2:15, how it says, "Love not the world, and the things that's of the world, because all that's in the world is the lust of the eyes, the lust of the flesh. Everything that's of this world is temporary, man. We is looking for an everlasting kingdom, man. Here's nothing but wicked, man. Everything about this place is wicked. It's the wicked vibration, the women, wicked, children, wicked, working, wicked. How could even working be wicked? Working is wicked to us because we're not supposed to work. But even though we have to get our daily bread, we don't get paid daily. We gotta wait a week, 2 weeks to get taxed on money that's ours. And on top of that, when you go to spend money, they taxing you more on the items that you do buy. So your $700 that you're supposed to make really pans out to about 450.
And then on top of that, on the grand scheme, you forwarding Esau's enterprise. Like, when you making money, you doing it to put it in Esau's pockets
Yeah,
with the tax and all this shit. But like, imagine a brother work at a grocery store. All the crops that came in, they was under another god. And that same grocery store you gotta shop at. You gotta
yeah,
take advantage of that discount. You might not even get a discount depending on where you work at. And there's certain people who don't necessarily work with food, but some way, somehow, the biz you tied into has got some sort of wickedness because they paying homage to the other guys when they get that money. And we know through the scriptures that when it comes to the heathens, that gold and silver and monetary things, that is their God. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not in the right spirit, you're going to be right along there with them.
Well, the system is cankered, all right? The system is flawed. And if you're going on and siding with the flawed system, we all have to go, we all have to maintain a level of living, all right? But Jake don't go along with it, all right? And Jake, and when I say Jake don't go along with it, yeah, we pay our taxes, yeah, we pay our bills, all right? But us, when I say us, I mean the men of the Lord, Yahweh outside the elect, the prophets, we're speaking out against this wickedness in the charity because it's talk about the whole earth lies in wickedness, man. All right, so we know that going to work is wicked in the sense that we don't get paid every day. We know going to work is wicked because we're working with other men's wives. All right, we know going to work is wicked because we got moles and transformers. All right, I'm being our bosses and supervisors and co-workers. Okay, so we know that dealing with the world is a level of wickedness and corruptness we have to deal with. All right, but we are to refrain and to restrain ourselves from being too involved and caught up in the ways where, like the elder brother said, the pride of life, or the lust of the flesh. Because when you're dealing with the world, it's so easy to get tempted. We all got our homes. When we leave out our doors, everything is out there for us to go do.
yeah.
As soon as you wake up out the morning, go to work, you can do whatever you want to do. You go, and that is a temptation that's great that some men don't pass, man. You know, we have to go through a lot of things just to get to work. You might go to work and see a little chick in the street. You know, you go to get your little coffee in the morning at the gas station.
Yeah.
See a little honey bunny,
Yeah.
and she throwing you some rhythm like, God, I gotta go to work.
Yeah.
But some people don't be like, hey, I gotta go to work to provide. Some people like, hey, I'm on my last strike.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm on my last point of the job. Boy, she had a big ass. Hey, that's the way of the world, man. You know, and Jake thinks like that. You know, and we're to separate ourselves from the way and the thinking, all right, of wickedness, but also the way Esau has put upon us to for to think like that.
Hey, Howard Shepard said it perfectly. He say, uh, I, I am from above,
Yeah,
you are from
yeah, believe.
beneath, man. You got people that's really of this world and really want to forward the agenda of Esau Edom at all costs, man. It don't matter how we tell Jake they kings and they're gonna be rulers in the next kingdom to come. They want it now, and they really ain't getting nothing but crumbs off of the rich man table, man. Jake get a old school on some Rams and think that's the end up be all. Nigga, your car 50 years old, bro.
Damn.
You got Esau riding brand new shit, 2025 shit, man.
Hey, they're taking Gulfstream 4 GS4s to fly from New York to fucking Delaware, bro.
Yeah.
All right, like they're not wasting their time on fixing up a '69 Roadrunner, man. You know, and our people have been programmed to think and gain of godliness, man. Keeping with the Jones is a trend. But the trend is keeping up with Yahweh Shem Shai, keeping up with the elect, the prophets, keeping up with the scriptures, man. All right, this is a true restoration. This is a true antique. This is antiquity. All right, the prophets, the word of Yahweh Shem Shai, man.
It never gets old.
It never gets old, man. You know, and one thing, you know, they always try to say it. That these are the ones who have not been uh, defiled. You know, you start out like we talked earlier. Supposed to always bring it back.
Yeah.
You start up not being defiled with the pitch. You know, and the one thing falling down and getting dirty, right? There's one thing laying in the mud and rolling around and sleeping in the
Wow,
motherfucker, man.
like fuck, already dirty.
I'm already dirty.
Yeah.
Your shoes are just dirty though.
Yeah.
That means you're gonna get your damn jabots dirty.
And that's so crazy. That's the way Jake thinks. Jake literally say, it's like, Jake could say, I already fucked up. I might as well go full fledged with it. Where I know I'm going to hell, so I'm like, come on, Jake.
Yeah. If you on the flip side, Jake, like if I'm gonna get the kingdom, I might as well, you know. But you don't understand, like the word to come is gonna be so much greater. You be a whole different mindset. Like you think you're ashamed now by getting diddy links and shit. Hey, you're really gonna be ashamed in the kingdom, man.
Yeah.
All right, that shame is gonna come with a feeling, all right, of I done fucked up.
Yeah.
Not I got lawyers to get me out of this. I got a fan base that supports me no matter what. No, you're gonna walk around, you know, being around the 12 or whatever, the elect, and feeling like how we feel sometimes when we see the athletes pull up in their cars, man. You know, there's a sense of us sometimes that feel like, God damn, man, I ain't shit. You know, you see guys take pictures of all these damn, got all these $100 bills on their bed, covered in $100 bills, man. Make you feel lonely, man. You know, like you're worthless, like what you doing, go ahead, bro.
It's the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. That's exactly what you just said. You don't have Jake in the kingdom with their fucking head down, man, because they chased after Esau riches instead of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, and the spirit of life, man. In the kingdom, it's going to be levels to the rulership. Of course, Israel going to be on top, but you got the elect other nation of Israel that's going to be on a whole other level, man. And then you got Jakes that gainsay and talk shit and the non-believers. They're going to be kings. They're going to be rulers, but they not gonna be on the same level as the elect, man. And the elder, the Marshall Pot, just well, it ain't a new video. It's a couple years old. I forgot the title of the lesson, but he was going in on how you got Israelites that you feel me in the kingdom is gonna be crying like, man, we sorry, man, we sorry, man, we shouldn't have did something like this, man. We should have listened to the message.
You know, because the Lord will put anything in our remembrance. Like right now, we don't have no remembrance. You know, so these Floyd Mayweathers and all these, they have no idea how much wickedness they cause in Israel, man. And even to now, you know, you got a lot of Jake following these people, man, who are leading them to a death style. These rappers, these actors, all right. And you got a lot of people aspiring to be. Oh, he could be like that, you know, Denzel. He could be like this and like that. Well, you know, all the time. You know, but you know, you started digging. What is it, Ezekiel? Looking to the wall, peering to the door. You see all the wickedness.
Yeah.
When you start looking into deeper into these people's lifestyles, you see how wicked they are. You want to praise LeBron James, man? Y'all forget LeBron James posed in a goddamn maid outfit, man. And y'all forgot 50 Cent when motherfuckers dressed up on a magazine cover, all these feminine, man. Or Kanye West on a fucking airplane, fucking holding up a tray like a waiter, serving a plane full of Edomites, man. You see? Yeah, you aspire to be like them, you know?
I have one too. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 10. It says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest." So if we're not making all our shit in America, we know that this place is going to be destroyed. It's going to be a desert. It says, because it is polluted, going to the examples that the elder brought out, and many more, that this place is definitely defiled. This place is hands down the most wicked captivity. It says,
I mean, just to make it in this world, not to get by, but to actually make it, you have to do some wicked shit.
gotta sell out.
That's crazy how Esau has you bent over accounts somewhere doing some foul, disgusting things to another man.
That's such a bitch.
And our fucking wicked ass people, you so called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Samoan Indians, is all the way with it, man. All the way with it. Like, ain't no pushback, no fight, no nothing. But then Jacob glory and boast on his own people about the riches that he acquired from doing some wicked shit, but he won't come out and tell you the wicked shit that he did. Like, I had been over for this, but Jacob come around and flaunt the riches in your face with his booty hole fucking hurting, man.
It continues on and says, "It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction." So even in this context, that means indeed. So like, it's definitely gonna fuck you up one way or another. But you know, like brother said, the money, the stature, that's the cosmetics. That's to cover up the shame for what you did to get that money or them riches. Some people aren't even rich. They doing this wicked shit for clout, for views.
Yeah.
You know, the streaming being so popular. As long as you prominent, you got some sort of sponsor, like you own one, but you don't realize like your salvation and the other things that you put in that stake just to be a part of the Titanic, knowing that this bitch about to sink.
Hey, and if I can say this too, because Jake just want to be known in the kingdom of elect, go be well known. And they gonna have riches, they gonna have the fame, the riches, the wealth, and everything. Jake don't want to do it the right way. Jake want everything that microwave easy. I want it now, just like Esau, man. Esau sold the birthright. Man, fuck.
Like his brother would let him starve though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like as much as like some brothers, you know, we argue with our brothers and sisters, like, we gonna let them starve. We might let them wait a little while. You know what I mean?
I might even tell you no, and then come back and be like, man, you know what? Man, fuck
I'll just playing with you and shit.
Because you got time to think about it. Like, damn, man, Jake hungry. I can't just, you feel me?
My brother?
I wouldn't even do a wicked nigga in the world
Yeah.
like that. Like, I know some brothers be like, man, fuck that nigga. That's just not me, though. You know what I mean? I'd be like, fuck it, man. He's a wicked nigga, man, but he's hungry, though.
Yeah.
calling like about Shemel Shah. We're gonna close by giving all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Rakatadash.
once again double honor for our teachers, the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who well, and Kazak Shalom to the hopeful elect. We'll want to until next time. Shalom.
Shalom.
That was just about to be our thing, and